What up, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Fencer, Prince, SoundCloud, SoundClick, and all points Game of Thrones. I just want to talk about King Tommen. Sweet Tommen, I call him. Because the boy is he's the polar opposite of his dead brother. Long may he reign. But, so King Tommen, basically, they're going to end up calling him Tommen the Wise because his father was talking to him and he was asking him what makes a good king. And he said, strength, and he explained King Robert was strong. His father says King Robert was strong. And you guys have probably seen it by now. And he goes through what was King Robert's mistake, which was not taking advice from anybody. But King Robert reigned for 17 years. So that's a pretty good reign in Westeros. And he went with, he talked about Baelor because holiness is the first thing he said. And Baelor was holy, but he starved himself, basically fasted himself to death. So that wasn't smart. And then I don't know, one of the other kings he talked about, but basically he was good at, I don't know, being just. And basically his brother killed him in his sleep. So, yeah. So he's going to end up being King Tommen the Wise. I don't know if he's going to marry Marjorie. I'm not. I mean, you just don't know. Because Cersei hates Marjorie. Marjorie doesn't exactly hate Cersei. But Cersei hates everybody. So, yeah. But however, you know what? I'm going to talk about this scene in a different video. But let me go back to King Tommen. So basically, what I was saying about Tommen and why for one, I love the actor. He's awesome, really cool kid, so on and so forth. But yeah, he's gonna be King Tommen the Wise, and he's just a kid. You know what I mean? So he's on the throne, yada yada yada, and yeah, all that good stuff. However, the problem with King Tommen is he's just a kid. Like, his father is telling him, you have to listen to your advisors. Don't be like your father, supposedly your father, King Robert. So his grandfather is telling him, you have to listen to all your advisors. The problem with that is all your advisors are liars. They may advise you, but you don't know what's the truth or not. Plus, he's just a kid. So this can be really good, or this can go really, really wrong, especially about what we found out about Peter Baelish. And, I mean, everybody around him are killers. Let's face it. Cersei, everybody around him are killers. So I'm anxious to see what's going to happen here. Long may he reign. Your boy Tone 202. I'm going to talk about Marjorie next. And, yeah. So that's just my 2 cents. All right, peace.